Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen patch notes and changes for the 3.2.0 K patch on the PTU. They have made changes to the Probe Destroy style missions, and they're asking for feedback on the mission difficulty and rewards. I'll link the patch notes and the feedback thread below for that. Other changes, they've changed the engage behavior of AI pilots so they don't break away as far or as often. They've updated the ATC, the Air Traffic Control Landing Pad highlights, to help clarify landing designations. They've added an armistice or green zone around Grimhex for the current patch. They've moved some missions over to General from the Personal tab. They've updated the Prospector's flight behavior to be similar to Precision mode when it's in mining mode. They've added impact effects for numerous new and old weapons where they were missing. They changed the thruster color of the 600i from gold to blue, reduced the red reflection on the interior cockpit of the blade, increased radar range in Arena Commander to make all ships detectable. They fixed an issue where shopkeepers were looking in the wrong direction during interactions. It should no longer be possible to find loopholes that allow you to unstall your weapons within armistice zones. They fixed an issue that prevented previous mission spawns from being cleared up prior to the next mission. Another attempted fix for players becoming stuck in the pilot's chair, unable to control their ships, has been implemented. The player should now properly raise their gun when up against a wall. Mission giver notifications should no longer have title text. Fixed an excessive texture culling from the pilot's point of view in the 600i. The yaw and roll animations on the Vanguard switch should no longer be switched. There's been a possible fix for the Levski elevators becoming unresponsive that was plaguing the verse. They shifted the nose weapon hardpoint of the Vanguard to avoid size 5 weapons clipping into the landing gear. Entering remote turrets should no longer remove flight functionality on the parent ship. Switching from Comlink to another Mobiglass app should no longer cause the Mobiglass to close and reopen. They've also fixed 7 client crashes and 2 server crashes. There are some known issues with the patch still, some of which they haven't fixed from last time. Various problems with quantum travel linking. The calibration audio would continue to play even after the calibration process is completed, and even for non-calibrators. Attempting to quantum link when you had another player in one of your ship's seats would cause a crash. Quantum travel spool indicators were missing from, and are still missing from the flight HUD. Calibration UI is missing from the Gladius. Attempting to quantum travel to an invalid nav marker, such as obstructed nav markers, will put the drive into a broken state that requires the ship to be claimed and replaced. So bear that in mind if you're like, why is my drive spawning? Why can't I quantum travel? Escort missions do not progress past the rendezvous stage. So do not do escort missions, pretty much. Leaving a player behind in quantum linking can break the functionality of quantum travel. There's a large drop in frame rates when performing ping scans on the surface of moons with the Prospector as well at the moment. And gimbals are currently locking onto AI ships when activating gimbal lock, which is interesting because they track them and it's not intended. So some other stuff. ESP, enhanced stick precision, is still being dialed in to make the game much more enjoyable for joystick and gimbal locked users. Once it's in a good place, that's going to be pretty cool. Also, they are addressing the broken elevators at Levski that made the area less than playable. I also found that setting gimbal lock to a keybind and using that rather than setting weapon lock enabled on by default means that you don't get the dead zone when using the mouse that I was complaining about in the last patch notes that I did. You can find the key there if you're having the same issue that I did in the flight targeting section of the controls. However, with ESP being dialed in and none of my sensitivity options tweaked, I'm finding it quite hard to fly. It's like learning to fly again. A few hours in the live build and I'm pretty sure I'll be passable as a pilot again though. This patch does seem to have a bit of server instability as well. I've seen a crash at least once an hour. On the plus side, it does look like bed logging works a good amount of the time consistently as well. So make sure to log out in your bed where possible if you want to save your position. This month's featured spotlight is the Daymar Rally, and they're giving away a rally pack of a Tumbrel Cyclone and an Aegis Vulcan, which coincidentally is all the hardware you need to enter the rally. The Daymar Rally is an annual community organised event which is set to have its inaugural endurance race on the 27th of January 2019. There will be 3 divisions over a 300-kilometre course set on Crusader's Moon BoredGamer. It is an in-game event, and I am very much up for these. A 4-person crew can sign up their team now with a ground vehicle and support vehicle. More info, the sign up, and complete rulebook can be found on daymarrally.com. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that rally pack, though, is to be subscribed to my channel and comment on any of my videos throughout June. 1 per video. Each video gives you another chance to win. Also, I'm working with Shadow, which is a cloud-based subscription gaming PC service that gives you an alternative to upgrading, but also as a gaming PC anywhere. I'm trying to make the service as Star Citizen friendly as possible, but please check that out again in the description below if you're interested, and using the promo code BoredGamer will give you a discount too if you decide that you like it. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.